Yeah!
This is my team. This is our journey.
Before starting Ultimate, since young, I think I've been playing soccer. So I stopped at 16 and then I decided to pick up Ultimate. I was looking for something more competitive, and that was where I advanced into Freak Show. And then after that, my national service letter came. So it was mandatory that for every male Singaporean to serve 2 years of national service. So I was enrolled into Commandos, one of the elite forces in Singapore Armed Force. It pushes us to the very limits of our body. We walk very big distances, like up to about 70 kilometers. That is something that I actually look forward to a lot because I like being pushed, especially on the fields, and that's where I can correlate it to playing in Freak Show.
I think with the Singapore flag on the jersey, it says a lot because for one, it means that you're good enough to be able to represent Singapore in a particular sport that you're playing in, and it also says how much time and effort and sacrifices that you've made in order for you to be able to achieve and go to Worlds. I feel privileged to be there playing my heart out for Singapore.
I think when I put on Team Singapore jersey, there is an identity. When they see the jersey, they know that we are from Singapore. So playing for Singapore, it's a privilege. Not everybody gets this chance, and I think if I'm given this chance, I think the best is the minimum that I can offer.
So when we get to London, what I will do? Fangirl mode! That's where I get to meet all the good players and actually try to understand how their gameplay as well as perspective in terms of playing, because I definitely want to improve as a player.
For Team Singapore Mixed, we've had a long season from 2015, and after we decided that we would go to Worlds, we've been increasing the intensity, the level of our training, and we are just getting ready to play some of the tallest, biggest, strongest teams out there at Worlds. It has put pressure on our players. Some downsides that we've seen are things like loss of focus, trainings. The intensity is not as high as the coaches would like at the moment. For those, coaches have to play a bigger role, including the captains, to fire people up, just remind them what we are up against. And if we can do that, they remember the joy that they've had coming to this tournament and possibility of actually leaving a good result at Worlds.
Saturday morning, I was at training. I was just throwing around with my friends, and one of the discs went up too high, so I got to back pedal. And when I was about to bend up for the disc, one of the teammates came from behind and knocked me in the back. I wasn't expecting that. I landed on my back and I hit my head pretty hard, so I was thinking maybe I might have a concussion or something. And some of my teammates called for the ambulance. They had to put a neck brace and carry me onto the stretcher. And on the way to the ambulance, I was like thinking to myself, it's just 6 weeks away from Worlds, and after this year-long training, I don't know if I'm going to be out or anything. So it kind of scared me because I really want to play Worlds and I really want to be alongside this team for this journey. So when I reached the hospital, I was sent for x-rays. I'm really anxious to see what the doctor is going to say about my injury. Is it going to be severe? Is it going to put me out of the game throughout this whole period? It's going to be really devastating if I find out that I don't get to play Worlds. After hours of waiting, and finally the doctor came by and with my results. So he told me I was clear to go, I was good to play. After hearing that, I was really thankful and relieved because after all this waiting really got me anxious, and I can't wait to get back on the fields.
So now we have 6 weeks left until Worlds. We're going to focus on bringing the team spirit up, combine as a team, really work together as a team so that people aren't pressured individually. They can spread the pressure amongst the team. Captains are there to lead it, coaches are there to support that, focusing to come together as a team.